Couldn't hold us back forever.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Did we just win? Did we win? I think we did. Whew, man. That was fun. If my computer weren't, you know, on the verge of melting constantly, that would have been much funner, but that was still pretty freaking cool. Wow, they lost 4,000 men. We lost 2,000 men. 4,500 actually is more like it. But yeah. Lost lots of Median cavalry, hillmen. Oh, we certainly took our fair share. We were certainly bloodied in that battle.
Is that all, my lord? At your command. How may I serve? Ready for orders. Awaiting Parthia's cruelty do you wish, O lord?
They're probably gonna come in and
awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Come in from behind there. Or try to.
We fight for you, my lord. I don't care how tired you are. Ready for battle. Faster! Damn you all! At once!
Alright. Well, they can hold a city there. And these troops can hopefully hold our newfound conquest. We'll definitely
ready for orders.
Bolster this unit with some powerful mercenary troops because we have the money. Fortunately, the mercenaries they have here are pretty shitty.
How can I serve you?
We should also move a dignitary in here.
Without good men, armies are nothing.
What cruelty do you wish, O lord?
Alright. Now, I think we should move against these guys.
Lord. Besieging settlement. None will escape. What cruel? We cannot do that. Kill them all!
You know, I've been playing as Rome in my spare time, and
For further orders.
it's that one.
My lord.
All right, intimidating. Woohoo! Look at that. We're scary, but it's definitely a different vibe. I'm also doing way worse as Rome than I am as Parthia for some reason. I guess it mainly because I don't have enough. I don't have as much money
Your next command, my lord.
as I do as the Parthians. It seems. You know what they say. The
March.
East is wealthier than the West.
Ready for orders. We take this settlement for you, my lord. Let them cower before our might. My lord. On the move,
But
my
I've
lord.
just been noticing like
For honor and
the amount of
glory.
epic battles I have in this game is way more than compared to any other Total War. And I think that's because Because of the fact you can't move anywhere without your generals.
At your command. What cruelty do you wish? Even the ships, my lord.
Wow, these guys lost a lot of men.
We fight for you, my lord. Besieging settlement!
Wow, we're already on the verge of completely wiping these guys out. But yeah, I think it's because of the fact you can only move with the general, right? So
What cruelty do
you don't have like all these like crappy little armies running around all the time. You know, every army is like tied to this big massive unit. And yeah, because of that, you just get so many more gigantic epic battles, and it's fantastic. It really, really is.
ready for battle?
How may I serve Parthia?
Yeah, these guys got hurt real bad. We can bolster them with mercenaries, but
Oh Lord,
or rather
how
just
may I
send them
serve
back.
Parthia?
My lord. What cruelty do you wish, oh lord?
But in terms of the new patch that's come out recently, I don't think it's really helped me
Words are yours to direct.
that much.
How can I serve you? I would travel the world.
I mean, I definitely think I
There's
noticed,
more I could do,
you
my
know, a
lord.
handful of changes. But it's nothing that's like really just blowing my mind. Also like this mode. I just like seeing the swath of provinces that we own. Oh, I completely forgot to say, I went eastward, exploring eastward, and I found that Rome is not doing so hot. In fact, they got overtaken by Syracuse, and then Rome rebelled, and they have one province left here, and they're at war with the Etruscan League, who also has one province left. So Rome's not doing so hot. Carthage has also been destroyed. But if you go here, we can see the tribes that are taken over. Have definitely made a lot of territory, but still there is no power yet that we have stumbled upon that can even come close to matching us.
Yes.
I'm sending my fleet over to Spain to see how things are over there, but I think we're pretty much at this point unstoppable. Oh, okay. What province should I issue an edict in? Oh, I'm already issuing an edict here. Let's go to Syria. Oh, I'm issuing an edict there too. How about... Okay. Mesopotamia, Persia. We'll go to Armenia. Oh, we're also not researching any new technologies. I'm also trying to play catch up with my navy and get them in a position where they're somewhat useful. Next time I'll try and get converted to a naval yard.
Obedience to the rule of your faction is measured in public
Blah 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 blah. Yes. Okay, good. I went to Rome and I created like a trade agreement with them and everything, and I want them to succeed. I should also look to creating new armies, even though I really don't need them. I think I should think more about navies, in fact. But I don't have the adequate structures to really ramp up my navy. Basically, I've just got the most basic of ships available to me. Yeah, we really stabbed that guy's shield. But for now, after my plan is to conquer Asia Minor. Take what is now known as the Turkish Peninsula. And then who knows, maybe I'll set my sights on Egypt. New Egypt declared war on my ally, and then I entered, of course, on the side of my ally, and then the very next turn they came up with a peace treaty. Like, oh sorry, we didn't mean to. Lost more Medians. The Scourges of the Sea. Their fleet, one fleet is called the Scourges of the Sea, and the other is called the Sea People. Oh, that's a garrison fleet. Okay. Wow. Mayan has a lot of Mayan has a lot of armies that I did not account for. Pouring out of the desert peninsula. Oops, no, actually. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble holding either of these two provinces. Let's see if they'll sue for peace with me.
Before you say anything, know that I have an
Nope. Well, Let's get our forces there ASAP.
We fight for you, my lord.
I think my navy for now will be able to hold
At
the
your
line.
command.
I'm going to hope the garrison there will hold.
What cruelty do you wish, O Lord? Set up the watch at your command. As the arrow flies, awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Any man who drops is left behind. I want hourly
At least we can
patrols.
quickly recall one of those armies.
We fight for you, my lord.
Ready for orders. Ready for further orders.
How may I serve Parthia? Advance! Ready for further orders.
Ready for battle. At ease, but cruel. We fight for you, my lord.
Man, they did not really focus on the infrastructure of this province.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle.
That's for damn sure.
At your command, my lord.
How may I serve
Wait, I want to get rid of this.
Parthia's bidding, my lord.
There we
At your
go.
command.
Ready for battle.
Fortunately, we just have so much friggin' money. It doesn't even matter. We can continue our onslaught. Recruit a dignitary here.
Yours to direct.
Ready for orders.
Oh yeah. Why aren't you destroying that navy, Rome? You have a superior one. Oh, it looks like, oh sweet, they might lose that settlement to rebels. I love it when that happens, because then I can go in and gobble it up without having to worry about declaring war on anybody.
The storm has raged
No.
long enough.
Now we're knocking on the door of your last settlement. But in my game as Rome, there is actually an empire that has risen to match me, and Pontus has created a ridiculous empire that includes most of the Turkish peninsula, the Holy Land, and Egypt. So that was cool to see that the enemy is capable of creating those massive armies. Oh wow. Probably shouldn't auto-resolve this. No, I am not going to. Unfortunately, if I'm not going to be able to auto-resolve it, we'll have to finish it in a bit, because I have some things which I must attend to. Man, they have quite a force. They outnumber us by about 1,000 men. And again, most of them are coming via ship. Well, not that many actually. Then of course we have that desert nomad army coming in from the north. So this should be an interesting battle. It'll combine both sea and land. So we will definitely be there. Play it next time. Until that time, you guys take care. Alright, well, we're ready to deploy, and I think this might be honestly an underwhelming battle. Because I don't know where all the rest of the enemies are, and apparently they are not being reinforced. So, basically, what I've done is I've taken some of my horse archers, dismounted them, put them on the walls to defend against these transports. Also moving my garrison fleet into port, have it disembark and join the rest of the land army, and also that'll eat up a few landing spots that the enemies will have in the actual port itself. So they'll have to assault my walls. And yeah, then I put the rest of my men in a giant blob in the center, and I'll have them respond as necessary.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Because when I looked at, saw like the oncoming, oh, never mind. It looks like things may heat up after all.
Archers!
Let's see where these guys head off to.
Parthian horse archers!
Send the rest of my horse archers over here.
Royal cataphracts ready. Melee cavalry awaiting orders.
Send a large contingent of my men also to guard this gate in case they decide that's where they want to come at me. These guys are really gung-ho about this whole siege thing. It looks like they are sending some men to land in the port. Looks like they're kind of confused almost.
Parthian horse archers!
Swift and accurate.
I want you to move. I don't want you to...
Parthian horse archers!
Okay, I guess they can't stand on this wall for whatever reason. Oh, no, they figured it out.
Stay alert!
Okay, anyway. So they are certainly drawing up in battle formations. Just the question is, where are they going to begin their assault?
Orders, my lord. Follow me.
See the giant blob just kind of chilling out over here. Infantry are lagging behind. So what are these?
The men are wavering.
Well, that's sad.
Forward!
Oh, it looks like they are.
Country!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
You know, they've brought back a lot of like the
Awaiting orders.
like fanfare almost from Rome 1 with like all the great quotes and whatnot. Like they still have like one of the speeches like the Roman general says is the exact same from Rome Total War, where he's like, "Remember, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed." So that one made it in. But I missed the most important quote, and that is, "Rome demands victory from her generals. The day is ours." And I sincerely missed that, because that was part of my childhood. That was a big part of my childhood. So let's hope these guys... Ooh. Now it's your turn to fire back, man. Fire back. Or just stand there. That's also really helpful.
Honor, horseman!
Parthian horse archers.
Well, at least we got this side pretty much nailed
The
down.
enemy general is dead.
I think we have to worry so much about an invasion from that side. Oh, these guys get off the boat eventually. Oh, horse archers, just go run them down. And then we'll have to focus in on where the assault is really coming from.
We are at your command! What are your orders?
Ready.
Alright, so if they're all gonna charge through this one gate, I think we're gonna do okay. Because
Melee infantry at the ready! What are your orders?
our burning oil will... well,
The men are
I don't know if you
wavering.
know this,